Hey teacher, do you connect English to your students' lives? Do you connect whatever structure, whatever topic, whatever vocabulary you're teaching to what your students really need, to what your students really use every day? It is a very important point, and it's something to keep in mind every time you're planning a class and every time you are in class and you see that your students are but I'm not sure I'm gonna use it. And how do you know that? First, you have to know about your students' lives. You have to know about the context when they use English. And it's also important for you to say, look, here you could use English. You could do this in English, for example. Or, Fulano, when you are traveling and you're ordering this is what you're gonna use. Or, for example, in a meeting in Fulano's job, or if it's a private student, you can really focus. Actually, not you can, you should, you must. You should focus on what your students need and what makes sense to what their life is about. It's not about what the book brings. That's why maybe using a whole book, just following the lessons, is not the best idea, and you should bring extras to your classes so that English is part of what your students are going to use right after they leave the class with you. Think about how you plan your classes, and the more customized, the more it suits what your students need every day, the more they're gonna like you, the more they're gonna be interested in the language, the less they're going to miss classes or cancel classes or even give up studying English because they don't see a point. They don't see a connection. They're like, well, we go to class and then we talk about things that I'll probably never talk about it. I'll never use it in life. So don't let that happen. Make it about your student and for your student. Okay? See ya.